Hey guys, welcome back to 4x4 Cruising. Today I've got a brake master cylinder out of an LN106 Hilux. Now let me show you why you change your brake fluid. It's all of that gunk in there. I do not know when the last time that this was changed, but that there is why you change it. So what I'm doing today is pretty much, I've decided to rebuild this unit. You have two options when it comes to these, so it's pretty much rebuild it or buy a new one. I will say if you have one of these reservoirs that is in a quite bad condition, I wouldn't recommend rebuilding it because you cannot buy these separately anymore. You have to buy the whole unit. So if you were to go down the route of buying a whole new unit from Toyota directly, it's about $700, which is crazy, I know. Online for the same Ascend Toyota ones, they are about $260, or you can go aftermarket for about $90. I've decided to keep the original Ascend one, mostly because the bottle's it's in good condition. It is quite dirty and the cylinder in here is relatively smooth. I will hone it out a little bit. There's a few kind of divots halfway through. If you're going to rebuild it, what you have to do is pretty much, so you take your springs out, you take it all apart, and they have little cones on these springs. So they have two on each, one there and one there. And these two grommets which sit underneath your reservoir here. And that is pretty much the two things you have to replace. So you take these into any brake shop, same with these, and they will match up the sizes and replace them for you. And these are the old ones here. These were just kind of getting around on the edges. So new ones, this here cost me $15 for all these, the cones and the two grommets, which is obviously a way cheaper option if your unit is in good condition. If you do have one of these units that is, this is the aluminium one, if you do have the cast iron version, the pitting in here will probably be, it'll be a substantial amount. So what you can do is take it to a brake shop. They will hone it out and they can put a stainless steel sleeve in here, which I still think is a better option. If you're wanting to keep the Ascend ones, they're always better quality. So you can put a stainless steel sleeve in there and that'll get you back up to where you need to be. So I'm just about to give it a light hone. This here is the honing tool. You can get it from any tool shop and they're about 15 Australian dollars. So I'm just going to put everything back together now. So first off, you got this spring that goes in. Kind of already lubed everything up, and let me get that in as far as possible. Push it in, preferably using something plastic, and then you pop your bolt in and make sure that bottom spring is locked in, so you should be able to hear it move back and forth, but it shouldn't be able to come the whole way back out. Second spring goes straight in, and I'm just lubing up that cone so I don't collapse it when I'm pushing it in. Your circlip goes in, and then this is made a little bit easier with a second pair of hands to hold on that spring down. Then switch out the old grommets for your new ones, for the ones underneath the reservoir. Pop your reservoir back on and the bolt then to hold it in place. Don't forget about your filter on the inside. And that's it. That's all. It's just a good clean, some new cones and grommets, and it's ready to be used again.